Hey friends, welcome back to the studio. Today I want to talk to you about something that is very close to my heart, the mental and physical benefits of being fully immersed in the creative process. For me, that moment of absorption, when it's just me, the colors, the shapes, the movement, that's when I feel most alive. It's not about creating or not just about creating art. It's about the entering a state where worry fades, time slows, and something deeper begins to speak inside of you. So what I'm really talking about is, do you notice how you feel before you do something creative? It can be listening to your favorite song. It can be drawing for 5 minutes. How do you feel before and after? Do you pay attention? I mean, music has that power. Like in one song, it can completely shift your mood. And if you had that moment where creativity completely made you lose yourself into the process, so you weren't thinking about your to-do list or if your phone was buzzing or just being in the present moment. It's the quiet joy in letting the brush move, in allowing something unexpected to appear on the canvas. It's in the adventure, isn't it? Often I don't fully understand what I'm painting until later. Sometimes my intuition knows before I do. I love this quote by Carl Jung. Often the hand will solve a mystery that the intellect has struggled with in vain. You can look at this painting that I have behind me. It was the first painting I made in 2025. And I had this feeling when I was painting it that it was important, but I didn't know why. And today, when I came in the studio this morning, I finally knew why. It's almost 6 months later. It's about unleashing more parts of me when it comes to my art and how I want to show up in the studio, feeling even more free. Freedom is an important value for me. And I want my art that I create to be a reflection for my collectors, that they can find something that feels important for them in a painting. That's the story. Well, let's just look at some hard facts and research to why this creative process on its own, not the result, I'm talking about the process, can be really good for you. First, we have entering into the flow state. MIHALY CSIKSZENTMIHALYI, I can't say his name, but I'll write it properly in the comments. He has shown that if you can enter into the flow state, where you are completely absorbed into an activity as I was talking about, you can reduce anxiety, increase happiness, and even improve immune function. Wow. And there's also a lot of studies done that creativity and the process can reduce cortisol. After 45 minutes, your stress hormone levels will go down. And that has nothing to do with how well you're painting or drawing, just that you are doing the activity of painting or drawing or putting just marks down on paper. And then we also have somatic intelligence. Neuroscience now shows that creativity activates part of the brain tied to emotional regulation and sensory motor integration. And that is why painting or drawing can lead to emotional release, clarity, or even unexpected insight. Wow. In a few years back, I had a doctor in art that was doing an exploratory study on the students that were taking my creative meditation course in Zen art. And I remember crying reading that first report because the first thing that everyone said that they had been growing their inner trust. So if a process makes you grow inner trust, wow, that's powerful. And there were also a lot of other things that they became more creative and they dared to try new things. And overall, they felt like they knew themselves better. So what's the creative meditation? It's a process I designed to be able to meet creative deadlines without so much stress. Because creativity and keeping deadlines don't really work so well together. So it took me many years, but I finally learned that if I take a walk in nature and meditate, and then sit down with a notebook, I have a lot of notebooks like this, take 5 minutes to meditate, 5 to 10 minutes to create, and then 5 to 10 minutes to reflect on what I have created and write that down. Basically, that is it. That's the process. And wow, it has given me so many insights about how I'm feeling, how I'm doing, and what's going on in my life. To me, it's like having a morning meeting with my intuition. And I even created a card deck inspired by this process. We have it here. So I thought, let's just pick a card for the day. Let me see if I can show you all the cards, and I can't see, so let's see. This one? This, or maybe this one. Okay, let's pick this one. Okay, we got the dots card, inspired by Kusama. If you don't know Kusama, look her up. She is a living artist, and I think she's the female artist in the world that earns most from her art. And I would say that art has made her survive. She lives in Tokyo, she lives in a home, she struggles with her illness, but she paints still every day. And I think she's way past 80 now. Please look her up, Kusama. I'll write that in the links as well below. Wow, she's really a good representation. So just to sum this up, can art and creativity be good for your healing and wellness? And yes, it can. It can reduce stress. It can even boost your immune defense, can make you become more happy, but it can also make you become more secure and curious about who you are and get to know yourself on a deeper level if you let it. So let me know what you think. Again, this has nothing to do with how well you create, but that you create. And the good thing is there's also another study done, I think, in Denmark, where it shows that if you go to concerts and theaters, art galleries, and experience culture, that will also boost your health. I'll try to put all those links down below for you as well. And thank you for listening. And I hope to get some really nice comments for the next episode, because I want this art vlog not to be a monologue, but to be a conversation. So let me know what you would like to know more about. If there's one thing in here that you want me to make a deep dive into. But for now, thank you for being